The Justin Fields saga just shows that the sports media is completely broken and it's really frustrating to watch. So the Bears had massive expectations coming into the year, but they're not performing well at all. Fields isn't performing well, the organization's not doing well, and there's just tons of drama around the organization. So in his interview on Wednesday, Justin Fields basically said that he's not playing well because he's overthinking himself, he's second guessing. He literally said he's playing robotic. So when he said this, the whole sports media went absolutely bonkers. They're like, Justin Fields is blaming his coaches. The situation in Chicago's over. They should get rid of Justin Fields. The Bears organization is terrible. All this different stuff. Okay, so here, let me just show you his actual comments, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss what he was actually saying.
When you say thinking less, what do you think was causing you to think so much, maybe think too much?
Could be coaching. I think, but at the end of the day, it makes it. They're doing their job when they're giving me, what to look at and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I can't be thinking about that when the game comes. I prepare myself throughout the week, and then when the game comes, it's time to play free at that point. So just thinking less and playing more.
Hey Justin, we've heard this before from other athletes. There are just too many coaching voices in your head at this point that you're trying to process so much. Is that part of what you're saying?
I don't think it's too many coaching voices, but I just think when you're fed a lot of information at a point in time, and you're trying to think about that info, like when you're playing, it's like it doesn't let you play like yourself.
Okay, so when he basically said coaching at the beginning, he was referring to the fact that when his coaches are coaching him, they are providing him information during the week of how to get better, all the different reads, all the different plays, data, analytics, everything like that, right? And basically what he's trying to say is that when he's in the game, he's thinking about that information and he's getting clouded by that information and not able to let his natural instincts and talent take over in the game. He's so overwhelmed with information that he can't focus on the main task at hand, which is to perform in the game. And this makes sense when you're playing any sport. If you're distracted and you're not thinking about the task at hand and you're overthinking yourself, second guessing yourself, you're not going to play well. What the media did is they said, okay, he mentioned coaching, so now he's blaming the coaches for what they're doing wrong. That's not what he did. He literally in his next sentence was saying how the coaches are not overcoaching, they're not doing anything wrong, the coaches are fine. Is that he's taking the information that the coaches are giving him, which in his opinion is too much information for him to be able to process during the game, not before the game. He can process the information before the game and apply it during the game, but basically he can't process all of the information that his coaches taught him during the entire week during the game, which makes sense. No one could. It's like if you're doing anything, if you're doing your job and someone's just spitting information in your face, you can't focus. And the thing that's most annoying about this is that all these people like Stephen A. Smith, Dan Orlovsky, all these different guys that are commenting, basically saying that the Bears organization is screwed, that Justin Fields is blaming the coaches. I bet you they didn't even listen to the damn interview. They just looked at the headline. They saw these articles written about it. The people that wrote these articles, probably half of them didn't even listen to the interview themselves. So the only person in the entire media that I've seen that actually had a rational opinion on this was Keyshawn Johnson on Undisputed. So here, let me show you what Keyshawn said because I thought it was really good.
Well, I think it much like he said, though, when you say some things, it's taken out of context because you're trying to explain something. And if a person doesn't understand what you're trying to explain, obviously in the social media world that we're living in, it catches fire, everybody runs with it. I understand what he's saying. What he is simply saying, Skip, is I get so much damn information from so many different situations that I'm out there thinking, and I shouldn't be out here thinking. And it slows down my progress on the information that I'm supposed to be retaining.
Too much thinking, not enough playing.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And that happens no matter what position you're in.
So yeah, overall it's just frustrating because these people in the media, they want to seem credible. They want the credibility. They want people to listen to them, but then they don't actually do the research, and they don't actually, even if they do the research, they don't actually look at everything in context. They always want to get a headline. They always want to grab a specific piece and get views. But honestly, if you're in the media, you should be trying to tell the truth. You should try to properly represent what people say. You shouldn't try to misconstrue what someone says just because you want views. It's not good for them. It's not good for you. It's really frustrating to see, and I hope they do better in the future.